think seeing my brother go through it and seeing I don't know, just how the league works. The season kind of restarts in April, and I want to give the Chiefs a good opportunity to whether I come back or not, and vice versa, like whether they want me back or not. It's one of those things where I'd like to make that decision before they gotta get draft picks and the free agency opens, so that it gives them an opportunity to go out there and fill the roster appropriately. So all that will be at the end of the season, and I won't be thinking about it until then.
On that note, would you rather, go out? Because some guys want to do like the Kobe tour, right?
No.
That's something that you.
Listen, I love Kobe, man.
Yeah.
I love Kobe. I love everything about him, man. But that's not me.
Okay.
I like to take it day by day, year by year, and just evaluate it like that.
So, look forward to the challenge of playing Indy. Heck of a football team. So again, we look forward to playing at GH Field, Arrowhead Stadium too. So, one other thing I want to add to this: Alan Wright is going to the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame. My hat goes off to him. Great job, well done. Can't go anywhere or do anything in this league without a great equipment guy, and he's the best. So, anyways, with that, time's yours.
Coach, with Pacheco, was it part of the plan, or was it a setback?
It wasn't a setback. We were just kind of seeing where he was at, trying to give him some work. He did some scout team stuff and, running around. It was literally just to see where he was at. And I think he's coming out feeling pretty good right now. So that's a plus.
How do you feel about Kingsley and then also Xavier?
Yeah. So Kingsley did okay. Now they're still doing all their stuff. So I'm going to wait for that. But it looked like he did okay today. And Xavier did a nice job too. He practiced today.
Coach, what's your assessment of Travis Kelce this season?
Yeah, listen, I think he's done a heck of a job. He worked like crazy in the offseason to get himself in tip-top shape, and what you have to do. You start reaching an older age, you got to work a little bit extra, and he did that. So it's paying off for him.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Okay.
We all know how the season started with guys being banged up and not having everybody together, at least on offense. But over the course of the year, have you seen defenses approach you guys slightly differently now?
I think in general, I think we're getting a different version of every team's defense for sure, and it's just how I feel like teams feel they need to attack us defensively. We're a veteran group on the offensive side in terms of Pat being able to do it, and Coach Reed's ability to scheme guys up. So it's just we're getting different looks here and there, but I think the coaches are doing a great job of giving us looks throughout the week that have us prepared for anything, and giving us plays that we can go out there and make happen no matter what they're calling. So.
Travis, I'm not trying to make it seem like you never worked out until this offseason, but you obviously put in particular work this offseason. Are you seeing it pay off now as much as it did maybe early in the season?
Me working out all offseason is a huge reflection of our team being a lot healthier than we were last year in the wide receiver room. I think what you're seeing is I'm a product of my environment right now, and I'm just trying to go out there and everything is predicated off of how the offensive line does, how the guys around us do, and obviously the chemistry me and Pat have been able to accumulate over the years. But I think this year is just every year is different. You got to kind of attack it differently. I think in terms of athleticism and where I feel in terms of health right now, I feel like the offseason definitely helped me to at least get a head start on some of the wear and tear. So it's just the body feels better, but I think the production-wise, our offense in general is having a better season than it was last year. So a lot more weapons, man.
Travis, Patrick said he didn't like being 5-5, but he was excited to see what was going to happen from here on out. I guess do you get a?
I'm excited every single day we come into this building, man. There's still a chance I'm fighting, man. And I think right now it's a different season than we've had really in the sense I can remember. And with that being said, it's every single day is a new challenge, and I love that. I love that opportunity. We get a great football team that's playing amazing on both offense and defensive sides of the football. They got a great run game, pass game, playmakers all over the field. So, and then defensively, they're very stout, and they're getting one of our ex-Super Bowl winners, Charvarius, back this week. So it's only going to make our job a little bit harder, and we just got to focus, man. And but I got all the faith in the world in everybody in this building, and going out there and finding a way to get a win this weekend.
I could take you back a few weeks. I don't think we got to ask you this after the game against the Commanders, but that was a game where you caught the touchdown to tie Priest Holmes, and there's a moment where I think you drop the ball and Patrick goes and gets it and makes sure that you get to keep that. Just what does it say about him, and what was that moment like for you when you realized he did that gesture
That's
for
my
you?
guy. He's been known to make sure that guys get those memorable or the memorabilia that's could be personal to them down the road, but yeah, that's just it's one of those things Pat's good about. Is his awareness is crazy. He knows when guys are getting their first touchdown and when they're getting their 84th or whatever it was I got. So yeah, he's unbelievable with stuff like that, and it's just another reason why he's one of the best teammates I've ever had.
Have you had time to reflect on actually being the record holder now?
No, trying to win a football game this week.
Travis, you're obviously not under contract for next season. Just with the way you feel right now, what are your thoughts about that? And just timeline-wise, when would you want to talk to the Chiefs about whether you're coming back or getting a new contract done?
I think seeing my brother go through it and seeing just how the league works. The season kind of restarts in April, and I want to give the Chiefs a good opportunity to whether I come back or not, and vice versa, like whether they want me back or not. It's one of those things where I'd like to make that decision before they gotta get draft picks and the free agency opens, so that it gives them an opportunity to go out there and fill the roster appropriately. So all that will be at the end of the season, and I won't be thinking about it until then.
On that note, would you rather, go out, because some guys want to do like the Kobe tour, right? That's something that you.
Listen, I love Kobe, man.
Yeah.
I love Kobe. I love everything about him, man. But that's not me.
Okay.
I like to take it day by day, year by year, and just evaluate it like that.
Travis, what have you seen from Tyler Warren, Colts young tight end? Is there anything about his game that you like, and is there anything that he does that reminds him of when you were that age?
I don't know, man. He's a big dude coming out of Penn State, man. He's an absolute force, and you can see why he's got a lot of success early. He's got how he ran with the ball when he was in college, his feel for zones, his ability to go up and make a catch over top of everybody. Just a big target out there, man. And I'm excited for his future, but hopefully we can hold him to a few yards, let's say.
Travis Kelce believes the Chiefs' best football still lies ahead. Kansas City's star tight end explains why he thinks that despite its early struggles, his team will be fine. Tight end Travis Kelce has never been shy about making his voice heard inside the Kansas City Chiefs locker room, and as the team navigates the most challenging start of the Patrick Mahomes era, the veteran still believes the team has everything it needs to finish strong, despite their 5-5 record. The superstar tight doubled down on recent comments he made during his New Heights podcast that this year's team would beat last year's Super Bowl squad, pointing to something deeper than production or standings. I just think the chemistry, how together we are, how much we're willing to fight for each other, it's not a matter of effort, it's all just execution, Kelce told local media on Friday. We're in here every single day grinding our tails off, trying to get that fixed. The coaches are tightening things up a little bit so that we focus on those details and play fast, and play with a purpose. The numbers support what Kelce was saying. With their full assortment of offensive playmakers now available to them this season, Kansas City is averaging 375.8 total yards of offense per game, up from 343.3 yards per game last season. That includes 248.9 passing yards and 115.3 rushing yards per game. The problem? This improved production hasn't translated into wins. Close game losses and inconsistent execution have kept Kansas City from capitalizing